Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today on J Bob and Sons, I'm going to do something a little different. I want to talk to you guys and gals, I want to talk to you about channel growth and what I did to get this channel monetized. You might have seen at the beginning of this video an advertisement. So I'll show you how that worked and show you the steps that I took to get to this point. Now, I don't think these tips may or may not work for everyone. And I do think there's some luck involved at growing a channel, and a lot of hard work and a lot of just making videos, right? So I thought I would just spend some time in this video to just kind of review some things that I think have helped. But again, it's an amazing thing to now be making even the small amounts of money off of opening these cards and enjoying the hobby. So first thing I want to show you here, you guys, is this is an early video of mine. One of the, I think, first videos that I did. A lot of things about this video, if you go back and watch it, I didn't have an intro trailer. I think that's important. A lot of the channels I see have that, and that's good. In this video, I really am just, no background. I'm just at a desk in my living room, and like my channel has evolved to where I do have like a little bit of a background. People get breaking mats. You can get customized mats. Those are really cool too. But this is a very simple video. I found some retail basketball, which is like a gold mine. I didn't even realize it at the time. But this is, I pulled some really nice cards starting off. So that always helps. One thing to keep in mind when you're making these videos, especially starting off, here's a tip. Always make sure that you're doing the videos in landscape mode. Don't hold your phone, and most of us will do these videos on the phone, and that's how I've done all of my videos. I've done on a phone. But if you have your cell phone standing up like this, you see these black bars on the side, and that's really distracting. When you upload the video to YouTube, it'll look like this. So you definitely want to make sure you have your phone tilted to landscape mode, so that when you're recording the video, it fills up the whole screen, like so. So I at least had that going for me early on. But I have seen some people. Also, don't use scissors. But I use scissors a lot early on because I just wasn't that good at opening packs. It does take some time to figure out how to open packs, I think. Anyway, but you can use scissors if you want. How to be successful, you have to make a lot of videos. So this is like, what my current background looks like. You make a lot of videos. I mean, I make videos on things that I think really interest me. Baseball, basketball, football. I'm interested in Pokemon cards now, especially because of my son, Garbage Pail Kids, and the like. So you definitely want to be thinking about your audience. Now, I think channels that are really successful are razor focused on one thing. So it's baseball only, or Pokemon only. And I think those are really successful channels for that reason. My channel is such a hodgepodge because I open up everything. I do basketball, baseball, Pokemon, all sorts of stuff. So I don't know if my strategy is the best strategy for overall long-term growth, but I'm just kind of doing this channel for fun. We started like many channels from the pandemic, but I'm going to let my buddy Clay from Daddy Daughter Card Breaks take it away here. And here's the goal. You can see here, this is his channel, and I'm just sort of hijacking his video from one of his live streams recently. But when you go to your homepage, you go to the monetization tab, you'll see how many subscribers you need and how many view time hours you need to become monetized on YouTube. And that's 1,000 subscribers, so that's always everyone's goal. And you also need to have 4,000 view time hours. And so those are the two big hurdles for you to get to the point where you can make money off of the videos that you're making. So I did get to that point, and and there's a lot of reasons I think because that happened. Not the least of which is having a few very successful videos. Now at the time, This is what my homepage was looking like. Shortly thereafter, when you went to after I got to those thresholds of the 1,000 subscribers and the 4,000 view hours, when I click on my monetization tab, it looks like this. And this is what you can expect after you hit those goals. Is you'll have a channel monetization steps 1, 2, and 3. The step 1 was easy. You just review the partner program. Step 2, you have to set up your AdSense account. And to me, for that was kind of a pain in the butt. And then they have to review your account. And I read that this can take months, but it actually didn't take very long for us. So the AdSense account is Google's AdSense. It's where you sign up to become, how you're going to get money back and forth from Google. They send you a PIN ID. There's like a PIN number that they need to get from you that has to go to a mailing address that they have on file. And apparently, and now I'm here in my AdSense account, there's nothing here obviously because I just had gotten monetized. But there was this, you have to verify your billing account and they send you this PIN. And so I actually set up AdSense a long time ago for a blog that never made any money. So I had to actually have them send me a new one. And so that took some time. And I finally got that in the mail. I had to update my mailing address too, so make sure your mailing address is current in Google and in AdSense. Once you do that, they'll send you that PIN number if you haven't already got it. Then you can input it in there, and then your step 2 is checked off, and then you'll move to step 3. And once that occurs, boom, your channel monetization tab looks like this, and you can click on how you want your ads to look on your videos. You can sign up for super chats, and now you can see all the videos have a monetization tab that shows up, and you can select which videos will or will not have advertising, and you can actually choose the type of advertising. So those are actually really neat. So if you want to have an advertisement that you cannot click through and you have to watch it all the way through before you can watch the video, you can do that. I've chosen to have all mine be ones that you can skip. So I appreciate that when I see that on other people's channels. So those are some of the steps once you get to that goal. But as far as content, I think audience is important, like I mentioned. You just want to make sure that you're speaking to the right people. And I know there's people that only like Pokemon that watch my channel, and I know there's only people that like baseball that watch my channel. So far, it's kind of working all right, but there's some things that totally flop here and there. Don't get discouraged. Also, tracking your daily subscriber count can be discouraging because you'll see that you lose some subs and you gain some subs. And I definitely got into that rut, I think like most people do, where you're just like, oh, well, why are people leaving me? How come I'm not getting as many subs? But, you just keep cranking through it and make sure you're making the content you want to make. And I think that, eventually you'll hit there. You'll get to where you want to be, especially with like a channel. So back to my channel dashboard, you can see like the current video at the time I made this video, at the time I made this recording of the channel. And you'll see that these are all monetized now. The monetization's on. Once we got click through all those 1, 2, 3 steps, you have a new revenue tab at the top. When you go to channel analytics, this revenue tab pops open. And as you can see, since I had just started becoming monetized, like all of my previous videos, I haven't made any money off of AdSense and advertisements yet. So this is sort of like what you can expect to see them on the revenue tab. And then there'll just be like a recording of your revenue once people are watching your videos. And so when we head back to the manage video tab, then that's where you can go to your monetization tab again, and you can see, here we are. We can add super chat functionality for if we do live streams, and I actually did one of those recently, and it was really cool. And big shout out to Clay at Daddy Daughter Car Breaks, sending me over my first super chat when I did a live stream just a couple weeks ago. But yeah. As you can see, at the time I recorded this, I was rocking at 10 cents I had made on YouTube so far. So, um, but yeah, it's kind of fun. You see some videos that don't make a lot of money. You'll see some of your older videos that are making, like a 50 cents or something like that. And if you have a whole bunch of videos, then, you can see how this can maybe grow over time. Now, on your revenue tab, there are some metrics here that like this RPM number, which you can click on it and see what it means. But these are all factors that Google Analytics and AdSense are calculating based on how many people are clicking through your videos and how many ads that they were able to show those people. And they produce these numbers that are used to then ultimately calculate how much revenue you're going to make each day. And so what I found is that you know it's all delayed by one day, and so all the views from like yesterday get tabulated about mid morning. Then you can see what view hours that have advertising in them. And then later in the day, usually about 5 p.m., it spits out how much money you've made from the previous day's ads. And that's how it seems to work. So, anyway, I just kind of wanted to show you the back end of this for those that are curious. It was definitely all new to me getting to this stage. But yeah, it's been really fun. So now, instead of like seeing how many subs I have or what my view time hour is, now the new fun thing to do is to check in and see, how much money we've made each day. And I'll tell you guys, it's not a lot. So we're a small channel. I mean, we have, less than 2,000 subs. It's fantastic having this many for sure. But again, it's, we're not making, tons of money on this, but it's really fun to just be able to see some revenue coming in from some of these videos that we're making. So anyway, the final question that I always get though, people messaging me is like, how do you get subs? Like, how do you get people to subscribe to your channel? And now, look, I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of ways you can go about this. And early on, I watched a ton of other people's channels, like so many. Like I would watch videos all the time, and you interact and you leave comments. And then they comment back, and then they interact with you, and you meet people, and so that's definitely a way to do it. So it's just basically networking and connecting. It's been very useful for me to go into channels that are established. Like one big one for card breaking is Jab's Family. And so you can go in there and meet a lot of new people and participate. And that's been very useful as well, and I can't deny that. And then also you just you get some successful videos. So here's a video I did not too long ago, the new Heritage high number, and this was a video I was hoping would be successful, and it was. It's almost reached 1,000 views, and that's usually a pretty cool benchmark. And you can see my view time hours are up. I've gotten 17 subscribers due to this video, and I've made 18 cents on it so far. But other videos, you just put them out there because you're making a bunch of videos, and you can see I do have quite a few videos that I've made so far, ranging from Pokemon to Garbage Pail Kids to PSA returns, all sorts of stuff, random stuff as well. I've sprinkled in there. But every now and then you'll get a video that you just surprisingly does well, and and that's, I think, is a key thing. And so that's where there is some luck, I think, that needs to be here. So I did a video, I'm trying to find it here. It was one of the earlier ones where I just had these two Pikachu Pokemon cards, and I honestly didn't understand what the difference was and why one was selling for a lot on eBay and one wasn't, and they looked to me to be pretty identical. And so that's this video right here. And you can see on this video, it's been insane. The video was, I published it, and there was like no one really watching it. Then all of a sudden, it just took off like insane. Like, look at the growth on here. There's like 100 views, 150 views, and then all of a sudden, it's like taken off, and now it's like at 5,000, 5,100 views, which is insane. And I've gotten 13 subscribers from that. I've made $1 off of this one video. So it's kind of crazy. Sometimes a video can surprise you. And so that's why you just got to keep on cranking, making the content, be active. And I'll be honest, it's hard. It's hard once you've you know watched enough. It's hard once you've subscribed to so many channels to watch everyone's content all the time. And so I've seen this in play out for several channels where people can sometimes get burned out where they're like, I can't watch. You feel obligated almost to watch. Well, I would say don't feel obligated, right? You're gonna pop in, you're gonna watch one of their videos, and maybe you do watch a lot of their content. But then you just try to circle back when you can, especially the channels that you enjoy the most. And I think there should be some mutual respect there, where it's like, hey, I can't watch all your videos, but I'm going to support you. I'm going to pop in when I can, and I mean that's really the best you can do, right? So, but yeah. It is difficult. There's so many good channels. There's so much good content, but there's only so much time in the day. And you want people to watch your content too, so that can be challenging. But like I said, a combination of just sticking with it. My benchmark for a video is getting 10 likes. If my video absolutely tanks, but it got at least 10 likes, then I'm excited about that. I mean, I'm like, at least 10 people thought it was cool to click that like button. So I've had some videos completely tank, but and that's just fine, and that's fine, and it'll happen, right? And I've had some videos just take off, right? Some of my Pokemon videos have done extremely well, and that's great. And some of that's driven my growth, and then some of those videos really drive your subscriber growth. Going on to the big channels, trying to say hello to everyone, make a presence. I mean, that stuff I think absolutely helps, and so can't deny the support from channels like that as well. Making yourself present. I always like to try to comment on anyone that leaves a comment. I always try to comment back, and in a timely manner. And sometimes that can be challenging. But just staying interactive with the people that are watching your shows and your videos, and trying to just pump out the content and you know, find that audience and make content that hopefully they'll enjoy. So I feel like I'm rambling now. That's all I have for you guys. I hope this was useful. I hope it was interesting. Appreciate you watching as always, everyone. So please stay safe out there, and I will see you on the next one.